Hey, welcome back. More than 100 days, and I'm pretty sure I survived pretty well.
Jetpack critical.
So left on the other one during the storm, and the storm ended, and I just want to show real fast how the battery went. So all three batteries were full. The only one that was not gaining any power was this one. And things like this is the one that's always being draw, right? So see, that one is full, that one starts being draw. So yeah, one thing that I didn't show, I was going to show, but then the storm hits and I couldn't see anything. So I have this 100k fuse here. In theory this should never pop, because those guys would never pop more than 100k, but if that happens, this is the only place where I have it, so this is the only connection that will break. Same thing behind here. So the black line, the one coming from the batteries, in between the two I have this, right? Because if this is to pop, at least I keep half of the power flowing. In theory, again, this should never happen, but who knows. During the storm, I was building down here. So I clean up some area, place the mining, just to see more or less how it goes, and then I guess I can start going up forwards, like in this direction, and then downwards, following the mountain. And so I move one battery up down here, and then I can always have, like in the next here, another line, or over here another line, like below the trading. And then I don't know, I think like right here in between the batteries and the wall there, like below the house, I guess I can put like 1 or 2 silos here just to store all the mixed ore that comes from this type. Or I do the combustion there. Yeah, I'm still thinking. Then below here, where is it? Here. So I start building like it's some kind of underground, supported by frames. So we're gonna have frames there, gonna have frames there. And I don't know if I keep the silos here or not, because those things are big, right? So I'm thinking if I do the come on, go up. Like I have this battery here, I could, let me see if I can get a good angle. Okay, so I could have like those are not that big, right? If they're like sideways like this, and I could place like 1, then 2, then maybe 3, or like this. Yeah, I guess this would be better. I could have some 1 or 2 silos here for the mixed, and then I have a line of this guy going that direction. Of course, gonna have to clean up and make some pillars here. And once this is the certificate is done, then I could put in the silos here. Of course, that's required a ton of silo, and this thing is expensive as hell to build, but it's just like the general idea. For now, I guess I will move that silo from here just so it starts storing the how you call it, the dirt ore that comes from this guy. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So we're gonna do this first so I can start grabbing some material, and then I see what I'm gonna do. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I've been doing some boring work, just placing a lot of stuff. give some life to the base. So I add some stairs here because every time I want to go up I had to go all the way around because there is only one entrance and no way of hopping over this. Move the cables here. Relocate the battery. Move the silo that was there to here so I can start using it. Then I plop it into the roof here where it's the trading, right? And it come down that column there into this guy that's running. So it's ready, so I can add more in that direction, and I can also join here. Had to redo this because the first time I put it right here, and then there was no space for joining with something else if I add more, like on this side. So I have to move the entire line to the middle. Then I realized I didn't have space for the stacker, so I moved it again. Quite a pain, especially without the jetpack. Yeah, it's running. I guess it's didn't even gather 50 yet. I thought this was faster. Anyway, it's there, it's running. On this, whoops. On this side here, I add one more filtration, so easy enough to add to the code. Getting carbon dioxide from my pipeline, which has a lot of carbon dioxide and pollutants, and some nitrogen also. So, and I increase here, right? So this is the plant room. I increase it like by 4, I guess. I got another storm. All the batteries are full. Now that one is the one that's being empty. I still didn't add any power, but I did went and smelt another batch of steel with the potatoes that I have left. I just grabbed some cobalt and silver and smelt the steel that I had. Because I was mainly thinking, like, for lots of time, say, okay, I need more steel, and for steel I need to have more charcoal, so I need more plants. Just increase the size of the plant room, right? So, but then I always stop this line of thought, because, well, if I increase this too much, I won't have enough carbon dioxide to keep up with this. So then I always stop doing it. In my head, like, I don't think I went over it. So I increased the room while the plants are here, so you see they not took any damage. Surprisingly simple. I place all the frames outside of the walls on the roof here. Then I just plop a tank right on this corner here, like right here, and active vent. You see the cable is still here, and push out the atmosphere that I have here inside it. And then this pipe here, I just curve it to the right here and connect the active vent, and then I open the 2 frames that were here, expose this to the world, weld back the frames on the edges that were missing, and just vacuum again. Plants didn't even complain about it. And just push all the air back. Of course, there is way less gases here now, so I had to pump a lot of ice. And I was waiting the temperature to rise. It was like -5 degrees, now it's 14. I guess I can pump a little more, just to bring this above 60. I don't know, maybe half more should do. And this is trying to keep up with the temperature since then. Okay, that seems good enough. So the plants won't complain. And the idea is I can use all this space here to actually have like a farming, and use this larry, whatever this called, to actually make some good biomass. So not only the charcoal, because the way I'm doing charcoal right now, right? Throw into the recycler and throw straight to the furnace. This gives you charcoal, but you lose the volatiles. If I can do the extra step of running it over the centrifuge, that will give me biomass, and then from the biomass, when you throw into the furnace, you actually get volatiles back, which I do want to keep running the what should I call it? The deep miners and whatever I need for the furnace and this kind of stuff.
Oxygen low.
So some progress there.
Oxygen low.
Not the best thing in the world, but at this point of the game everything starts to be just slow, and then it's just improvement. The survival part, it's long gone already. But I still like feel some enjoyment playing this one. Usually when I got to this point, I'm like, okay, that's boring, and then I just stop. Maybe because I'm still struggling with the steel, and then I'm still missing some stuff. So for now, I'm gonna keep going, like try to make the base looks a little nicer. I just want to keep everything on camera because it takes way too long now to just printing and moving stuff and this kind of stuff. But if I'm gonna do something new, like work with the Harvey, for instance, not Harvey, I keep calling Harvey, like the mobile Harvey, let's say, then I do it on camera. So I like to work out the code from myself and just to see how it works. And same with the trader, I never did like a trader search. I guess I'm gonna try to do one on this one. I still need seeds, and I don't have any other seeds, so I mean, I have this crap, but I don't have any useful seeds like switchgrass or rice. Those that like grow a lot of stuff, and then you can make more biomass from it. Yeah, that's what been happening. So see you in a bit. Okay, just going on take 0 on my prototype here for the ice. So I noticed that during the storm there's a lot of ice forming with the door open. So I dismantled the tower and built this one with a hopper inside. The hopper has to be, like the black part of the hopper has to be above the frame level, so that's why it's like not center. I was trying to build inside the frame, but that doesn't work because of the frame, why it blocks that. So I raise it, and now I want to see if you're gonna get any ice in here. I already have 2 ice that I manually put here, and I win those chutes just to make sure I can see if something actually went inside. And we just got a storm. So if this works, this could be like a passive collection of ice for me, but for some reason I'm doubting that this is gonna work, just because it doesn't have a ground there. So I'm gonna try to place a ground just to see if that makes any difference. Right, because that's what we had before. And the door, well, I can place the door just in case. This would be the same contraption, except that I don't have the vent there. Maybe I should add the vent there, and the vent was the one making all the ice happening. So let me get my vent. Storms take forever in this place anyway. Let me not jump, because I'm gonna fly all the way over there. Yes, so just having a door make the ice form. But of course that I built that one, it won't work there. Gonna work everywhere, every other place, but not there. to vent. I can have one of this just in case, because there is no passive here. There is this guy. Ah, by the way, this is the guy releasing a small amount of nitrogen, because there is liquid, right? So then the liquid is being converted, but then this detects no gases and open the door, and then the liquid evaporate. That's why sometimes I have tiny little bits of nitrogen inside the base. They got anything? I can't see a thing from here. Probably no. There is no... Yeah, it just doesn't work when you just build it to work, right? For whatever reason.
Power low.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is the active vent that does the trick? Ooh, don't fire. Ooh, that was close. Better if you just do this, right? Of course I can't, because I placed something there. Oh my, why the game has to be like this? Rip. I don't get it. That is the same thing. Why would it not work? Nope. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna fly for quite a long time. Much faster if you go on the dirt. I don't know why, because if you jump you go backwards, so you still get wind, but you don't get resistance for whatever reason. Perfect. Yeah, not a single ice. We're gonna leave it here. Usually at the end of the storm this thing was like full of ice. So I don't know what I didn't shoot the jump there. Okay. I don't know what the deal is with the ice. Sometime forming, sometime not forming. I guess if I just gonna leave there, I need to leave as I should be with this, without the floor. And then after the storm I just check if it has something. Oh, there is one ice there. Okay, so got one ice. So the question is, does it work if it's open? Guess I just wait. No. So next ice should be here, and then if I got more ice, I could be able to see from the windows. Okay, back when the storm's done. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if anything changes. Oh yeah, it definitely worked. Well, one nice. That might be a little too little. It was usually like filled with ice. And there's the thing, right? You can't place a door in the ground. Why they block this? Well, I can use a... whatchamacallit? The one for the hangar door. Then the question is, would that work if I close it with a hangar door during the storm, then I open? I might try to do an active ice making instead of passive. There was a suggestion of doing this backwards of what I did here, which I didn't thought about, so might be worth trying. If I could place the other one like a little... oh, I guess if I place this one first, to make it easier to place the other one. Yep. Now having a jetpack is a pain. Okay, I would have to bring cable somewhere, somehow there. Okay, let me bring some cables. Okay, got some cables. Let's see. Doubt this would make any difference, but... yeah, the moment you use the vent, for whatever reason, this become only nitrogen. Man, this game is bugged. Why? Yeah, that's no sense, right? So the values on the network are not that small to be deleted. Whoop, too far. Right, so you see, like we have, well, they are quite small, like millimoles. Yeah, that's the thing. All this is way too small, except pollutants. Pollutants should be showing up, but even pollutant doesn't show up. So the something, when you place the vent, it's just immediately delete the. I guess I could have another active vent, but active vent doesn't work back to back with an active vent, right? And then it wouldn't do anything. I had another one. Yes, I knew I had it. Right. For this one to be here, it's actually 2, right? Or 3. I don't remember where it was before. I would say it is kind of working. The question is, will be fast enough? It's passive, it doesn't need to be insanely fast, but then if it's one every 5 days, then it's useless. It needs to be faster than the plants can consume it. Yeah, you can't place an active vent back to back with the other one. Of course I don't have a pipe with me. Why would I have a pipe with me? That's going to be... just thinking, there's no way I'm turning on and off from the inside. I mean, there is logic, way too much effort just to make that thing work. I have another question. Can we overpower the ice formation with vents? Well, the first question is, if I just push gas in, am I actually have something inside the pipe or only nitrogen? Because the nitrogen will build up and then will freeze the pipe. Question if the other gases are still there. Okay, so this is a good number. So when you want to remove liquid, you have this guy. This put the liquid on the atmosphere. Came from the liquid train. Copper, okay, that's... What? Did I use all my material already? Damn, building all this stuff is expensive. Do you still have iron? You don't. Let's start with 3. But here's the thing that I don't understand. I can't see any pipe from here, right? Yeah. If I look at any pipe in the roof, you're gonna see that it has all the gases. Why when I build that setup, all the gases disappear? That's something that I don't get it. So what I was doing? I want one more wall. This frame is not helping me, so the frame can be here. This vent can be joined. I have 2 batteries because over there is the wireless doesn't reach and then you lose too much power. Oops. I don't need the chute. I can use the cladding to walk in it. This is a frame, okay. So if I get the iron from here, I don't believe I use all the iron already. Just one more wall for me. I'm gonna say wall and then I type frame. Didn't they fix this so the first index is not a window, it's actually a wall? I guess this is nothing. Okay, not in this table, only in the beta probably. So take a look here. If I look at this pipe here, right? It has all the gases. It's completely exposed. What the f... Crazy? This is off. Thank you. Yeah, it immediately goes like this. Let me go here and remove it. Okay. So the vent is too freaking powerful. But yeah, so that's the thing, right? So I close it here. Still only nitrogen. I'm gonna make a propellant out of pollutants. Those pipes are full of pollutants. I need to have some kind of jetpack. Yeah, so nitrogen, the only liquid, the other one are frozen. That explains why they are not moving. But if I do this, ice is over there. Okay, let me remove those ice just to make sure it's working. Okay, that had a liquid there, right? Don't see any ice forming. time this and use the pretty sure nothing is getting this. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Looking at this, it says that it has all the liquids, right? So it should work. It doesn't. Gonna blow up this thing. Probably. No ice. No, don't jump too far. Come on, come on, come on. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Nope. Doesn't have any other gases.
Power low.
That's the issue. It says it has, but doesn't. Nothing in the chute system. Yeah. I bet it's not possible this way, because it's just too little gas in the atmosphere. The values are too small, and then they just get rounded and deleted. That's the only thing that crossed my head. We're gonna leave it open there and see if it will collect something reasonable enough. I'm holding down expanding the plants exactly because of this. I know I can make carbon dioxide from the smelting. That's why I'm filtering out, which is quite a lot, by the way. But I don't know if this is gonna be sustainable compared to the plants. I'll try maybe like make a. I have to go like plants. Which one call it? Plants, recycler, centrifuge. Then no. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So biomass does not render carbon dioxide, it only renders pollutant. Charcoal, from the other hand, I'm pretty sure when you make the one without using biomass, only the reagent mix, it make carbon dioxide. We just keep manually getting ice. Okay, that was a fail. See in a bit. Okay. Just to summarize this one, I guess I'm going to close this update. I'm mainly collecting all my seeds. I've been collecting some seeds for a while now, so I have quite a lot. Mainly just pick up in the seed and then planting back the potato. And then I start a seed. That's what I was doing, but now I guess I have enough. So I have a lot of carbon dioxide from the furnace, and I set up that hopper that I hope it's actually doing something. But either way, so the amount of carbon dioxide I have from the furnace, I wish, not I wish, like I think it's more than enough to run this. So now I'm just moving it. How do I move it without losing the water? So the water is here, right? It's coming here, here, here. This go to outside, which is not ready yet. This is not insulated. And then I just loop here. Okay. So if I start removing from the corner, it should be coming back to here, right? This is connected. This is connected, so it doesn't matter which side I start. So it says 29.2 liters. If I do this, it should have raised it a little bit at least, right? Yeah, 36, so it's going back to the tank. So you guys, I don't want in the path of, so I want to place the rails here and the beam, and maybe I can go all the way over here, but I want you guys don't need to be there. I guess I can leave you like in the corner here and here. Yeah, like the pipe starts here, go all the way there, come back, and then I have the middle here that I can walk. And this thing can be like, have the beam right here, or I don't know. Yeah. For now, guess I just gonna place you where you came from, place you back on the box. Okay, so I should have removed this guy. Well, what side I'm gonna have a place with a pump where I can pump out the liquid that's left in anything. Let me start by disconnecting you. I can disconnect you also. I could also be working without my suit. So I just can't connect with this because this go outside and it's not insulated. I mean, I insulated most of it, but I'm not sure if everything is insulated. Anyway, so this corner, then no. There will be a water in this thing, right? No. Wait. Yeah, there is 2 liters in this thing. That's only removable with pumps. That's so annoying that you need pumps to remove stuff from this guy. Should I make a pump? Yeah, I guess I should make a pump.
Jetpack. 'Jetpack critical. 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 'Jet
made some automation on this guy here, add some plants, not plants, lamps. This chip here is connected to the, I moved the guy's sensor to here, and then the occupant sensor here. So I'm using this to turn on the lights, and if I have any gases in here, this thing will turn on. So what was I doing? Pump. Maybe just for safety, need to make a reservatory inside. I have outside, and the idea will be that the reservatory will be outside, but why not have one inside? And in the worst case, I just remove it and place outside with the rest. I just want to not lose any water. I guess I'm gonna find a use for this thing. And we'll leave it like this. So I don't want to lose the water. I don't want to do this in the corner either. Could do it like right here. With insulated. How am I gonna pump stuff there? So the only way I can place the pump here is right here. Well, I guess I can do this, right? It has to be on, probably. Okay. Guess I can remove you now. Wire cutters, then probably this guy here. Now, the downside of not having this suit that I don't have inventory anymore. So this part is done, and where's my ring? Now this that's it. So that should move from this guy, which I already moved. Okay. Ah, what a mess. It could be like sideways here. So this is water for plants, although it's green. It's liquid canister. Yeah, I find a use for you. Uh, so those were connected, right? Yeah, they are. To here into the tank. So I can just remove that. Should not overpressurize anything. No, this is capacity for 300 liters. So I should be able to fill this thing up now. Um, It's gonna take a while. Okay, that's good enough. It's gonna take forever for this to finish. And now just remove this. Going to need the connector outside. Okay, how my water is there? 100 liters. Pressure. I don't need it. This. And I should have some more. Well, I can print more for the other ones for oxygen, but I guess without this I'm producing enough oxygen that I don't need those anymore, but we'll see. So I'm gonna need to connect all those. Probably help if I have jetpack critical. Okay. It should give you water for all of them, and if I need more, I just push the pipe forward. If I don't want to move the pipes, I would have to have it down here. But that would require all of them to be insulated, and I also would need all the corner to be insulated, and I'm gonna leave it here. So, how do I want to do with this guy? Guess I need to close this one. I'm gonna see how I can place the rails, so it can go in one go in everything.
Oxygen low. Oxygen low.
And then that should be it. Connect back to the water. So this is outside water that I want to connect. I probably want to move this to here.
Hunger caution.
So it's like closer to this stuff. Yeah, that would be good if I could move it to here. I guess I could, just before closing this one, and do this. Right, so if it was like, but then if I want to add more pipes, I guess you could be like right in the middle here. And just for safety, even though it doesn't need, I'm gonna place with an insulated one. Now I just need to so this has 103 liters. This has a capacity for 3000 liters. Okay, so in theory I could dump everything in there. And since this is an inline pump, inline tank, this should be insanely fast. Shouldn't take 20 years like this guy. Yep, almost instantly. Okay. Okay. And now I can just remove all this. Okay. For now, you stay there. And I can plant all the potatoes back. can say that I survive this place for good. You were right here, so one inside. So it means here. I have the cable coming from the corner, so I guess I can just keep going from the corner.
Hydration critical.
Perfect. I turn it on and you turn off because the ship is controlling you. Perfect, so you are right in the middle, two here, so everyone should be getting light. I need to figure out where I'm gonna have my drinking water. I start eating my cake before it completely disappears in the deadlock, that vending machine. Yeah, the water will be here. So it makes sense if this guy is over there. Okay, I can remove all this nonsense that I have here. I have a better placement for the stuff. Bring the oven here. Yeah. That will start to look better. I guess I can remove you. Put the insulated one here. Then normal one here. Now just to go outside and finish all the connections. And that should be good. So you are in, okay, so nobody's complaining about light. Perfect. If I were to do this, pretty sure this one will not have light. Yeah. What a mess of inventory. Yes, there isn't much you can do when you're doing this kind of stuff. Why the ground is the last thing that pass? Okay. Done. So now we're gonna go out, finish the details, like do some testing with the placement of rails. Oh, I forgot the lamps. The lamps need to be on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna do some testing, and once I decide where I wanna have stuff, then I start recording again. Yeah, let me do a quick run outside if I didn't show everything before. Pretty sure I should, but just to... So... There's no storm. Why don't I have power here? How did I... Cable here. Yeah, when I was... Ooh, I see. Crap. So I placed this guy, I want to control it from here. But I placed the APC here because everything here was only one network. And this guy was not accessible from here. So I disconnect this part and connect directly because this is data cable. But now this guy don't have power, which is fine. I can just turn it to the side. As long as I don't do this, right? This is fine. And you should start charging. Yeah, you are. Okay. Ooh, got scared there. Okay, no changes on the power. Is exactly as it was before. Down here, this thing is being running non-stop for quite a while. I didn't realize I didn't connect the power on this thing. So basically all the ore was stuck in the chute. Well, quite a big chute network, so it won't be an issue so easily. 45 stacks. Each one is at maximum, so I set to 500, but then it's stack only to 50, right? So this is 45 stacks of 50. I need to bring fuel here somehow and deal with this guy. And I'm mainly working over here. Where I finish this thing here, just place a sorter there with pollutants, because pollutants is whatever you sort is what goes on this side here, on the left side. So do I have any ice with me? No. So whatever ice, if any, from here, it will go, pollutant will go there, normal carbon dioxide will go here, which goes to the filtration that I already have. And I'm pretty sure that I'm already maxed out here. Yeah, I have 47 megapascals. I still have carbon dioxide in here, because this code here stops working when I get to 47 tiles. And if I go to 47.8, then I start venting out. So that's why I decide to start expanding the plants, because I have way too much carbon dioxide. I place all the... Oop, what a terrible jump. I really don't understand when you jump high and when you jump like this. Oh, come on, jump like you want to jump. Meh. The FPS is going crazy. Yeah, I guess this is the downside of having planets that keep constantly with those particles. They start affecting the FPS. So I have this thing here. That thing here does not have power, even though it blinks. So I printed these guys here. That's been ages since I play with them. I will place one here. Or transmitter. Yep. And on the same level there, I'm gonna place a receiver exactly in a straight line. And that I will use to power that thing there. Yeah. That's all the progress so far. So thank you very much. And how do you hide the screen again? That's not it. I forgot how you hide the screen. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.